Underneath the mask, Bernard Hopkins.
Obey my commands at all times. Keep it nice, clean, and professional. Touch him up. Good luck to both of you.
Shade him on the scorecards. And Pavlik is a very active fighter who says that he will get to Hopkins than done.
Right at this stage right now, when Kelly comes in, Bernard is...
Good left hook to the body by Hopkins.
He's concerned about the jab, the left hook, as you can see.
Just as was the case against Calzaghe in round one.
Better defensive fighter as I've than it looks to be to himself. But he has never did that great with...
Pavlik simply hasn't gotten a chance. And there he gets in his right hand. And again he moves away. Pavlik misses with the right hand. Lands a little left hook.
That's what he did win the first.
Good left hook by Hopkins there.
And the second round.
2 punches at a time. Pavlik so far has been pretty much relegated to 1 punch at a time. And again, just
doing as he does that.
Good jab by Hopkins there. And Pavlik's opportunities to find Hopkins have been few and far between. And Pavlik's legs are stiffened by a Hopkins uppercut. And Hopkins thinks that he momentarily has him, and he comes forward on the attack. And he comes forward looking for more.
This is what I said.
Hopkins again beats him to the punch.
Bernard is getting a little bit more respect.
Well,
Elbow trade, and Pavlik gets in a left hook.
Here you see Bernard land a left hook where he basically made the body motion as if he was going to throw a jab.
Pavlik by Hopkins.
But if you look at Kelly's legs,
Hopkins has been known for so long.
Well, what he's doing mainly is cutting down on the punch output of Virtues.
Good left hook up between the gloves by Hopkins. Rips Pavlik with his left hook again.
doing just what I was predicting on the victory and landing hard.
The Pavlik camp, his trainer Jack Rowe said it would be a tough fight for 6 rounds.
The formula for beating Hopkins is that you throw more punches.
The best fight I've saw him fight probably since he fought Felix Trinidad.
How'd you score the first 3?
Okay, Jim. 30-27, Bernard Hopkins. I think it's amazing. I got to tell you.
Davis as they were wrestling. At age 43. And now Hopkins moves laterally and once again confuses Pavlik and beats him to the punch.
What happens in this last half minute could determine the outcome of this fight. Of this round, I should say.
Regardless of who lands, Hopkins is likely to win. Pavlik has to outwork Hopkins. Basically said, keep it up.
Pressure on Toto. But any tall guys coming in on a short guy where you can tie up and control.
Pavlik hasn't even landed a solid body shot. Good right hand by Hopkins. And a left hook by Bernard as well. That he's unable to mount the offense he wants. Again, Hopkins rips Pavlik with a right hand as he comes in. How curious is the chemistry of boxing? Watching these two guys now into the 5th round. You would think to yourself, there's no way that Hopkins is the guy who lost twice to Jermain Taylor, and Pavlik is the guy who beat him twice.
But his style, he's putting boxing skills in here, and this is something that Kelly is not that good with boxers. I've always thought.
Embarrassing the 26-year-old fighter. And the crowd is chanting, B-Hop, B-Hop, B-Hop. Big shot, but maybe his most effective body blow yet. As Hopkins' legs begin to slow. Another body shot by Pavlik. Hopkins' legs are beginning to slow.
You know, even though Kelly is known as a puncher,
Hopkins has gone over 9 rounds 24 times.
And if they both get tired, Bernard may have those natural experiences.
I'll bring hope to the hopeless, and I'll show that injustice can be reversed in America.
Hopkins has a grandiose idea of what his place is.
So it doesn't have the power, but much more difficult to time, much better speed.
In 12 rounds against Joe.
Yep, and I haven't saw him get hit with a solid punch yet.
I think he won the first 6 rounds also. 6-0, 60-54, Bernard Hopkins. He slowed up noticeably rounds 5 and 6. Hopkins.
I have a 5-1. I gave the last round to Pavlik.
Well, by CompuBox numbers, raised his fist at the end. He's starting to get more of a tempo that he likes. And Bernard clearly is trying to move away more often. Just going to have to throw caution to the wind. He didn't do it. Hopkins steps in and rips him with a left hook.
Bernard is having a picnic in that round. And mentally, he's getting recharged now.
He still has the faster hands.
Yep.
He still dominates the center of the ring. He's still ripping Pavlik in combination and putting him on the defensive. Crowd loves it. At least the Hopkins element does. The Youngstown people are in shock. What a show by Hopkins, and another good left hook. And Hopkins almost made us laugh yesterday when he told us that he was going to knock Kelly Pavlik out, but nobody's laughing now.
Now, he has to worry about his last 3 rounds that he doesn't possibly get knocked out himself.
Well, the good news for Pavlik is he's starting to land his jab. Not with any big impact. Shoulder roll.
But he's not
his head
landing
pace. Just for good measure, as if it isn't enough for Hopkins to have won every round. Now he gets an extra point on the scorecard.
And still see this fighter fighting this type of a fight.
Yeah. If Bernard Hopkins could continue to throw more punches than Kelly Pavlik has continued throughout the fight, he's been able to do it. Hopkins is also more accurate, more effective. Other than that, Kelly's in pretty good shape.
In large part because Calzaghe and
you're right, Larry. And, you know, he still has pretty fair punching power. And you never know what can happen as the fight goes on. But right now, it's all Bernard.
And the 2 wins over Jermain Taylor. And the huge knockout over Gary Lockett.
well, so you're saying we're just discovering what his weakness is, and there aren't many guys
That's exactly what I'm
out
saying,
there who
Larry.
could do that. Don't forget again, he's fighting at 10 pounds over. To make an excuse for him, it's just the reality.
Title defense with Arthur Abraham because Abraham chose to keep his belt by fighting a European.
He takes a point from Hopkins for holding, and he never wants Hopkins. I mean, give me a break, guys. I'm sick of watching referees in this fight.
We're into the last 3 rounds of the fight. Jack Lowe, Kelly Pavlik's trainer, a win for which he was favored.
Right hand, and Hopkins
Be better in the last round than before, but I don't think he's won around.
Hopkins' body, the right hand that Hopkins just landed to the body.
a lot about what he's done in this fight.
From the standpoint of youth over Michael Moore, November 5, 1994, to gain the legitimate championship.
Well, if Calzaghe wins that fight,
He's going to have problems after this fight.
Oh, I don't think it's true.
Because him, but his corner, he's a great experience there for people there. He's got Leon Tabb and a lot of experience there. Then you look at Jack Lowe is doing everything he can. And
they've been outgunned by
a clean fight in every way.
just took off the clock, so to say, by some other with his short punches. Because he figured Kelly has to have a little loop room.
This is a damaging blow to the image of the younger generation. Pavlik gets ripped by a right hand, staggered in the center of the ring. Question is, can Pavlik make it to the finish line?
Get him and has fought for 4-12 rounds in a fight. He was a big underdog, youth, everything. Unbelievable.
Look at the difference in hand speed. Already playing with house money. No risk there.
He says he invests conservatively the way he fights. But literally, like you hear someone say that Bernard knocks someone out in the first round. He said, I don't do things like that. He said, I fight safety. I take my time.
The 2-time champion and future Hall of Famer, Bernard, the Executioner